Well, hello YouTube. Here we are, we're just coming into spring of our 2014. The birds haven't started singing yet, but the snow has been melting. We've had a few days on the plus side as well as a few days on the freezing side. A little bit of snow, a little bit of flurries and all that, kind of in-betweens, right? No rain yet, but I guess once we start getting rain, it's getting warm enough where it won't go back to freezing. Well, with the melt that we've had, it brings out, well, some of the garbage, some of the stuff that's been hidden by the winter, throughout the snow and all that. And of course, gives you the chance to start cleaning up. Well, of course, I have been kind of poking around after work in my yard here, doing a little bit of pickups as the snow melts and throwing them in the garbage trailer, as well as I've been going through some of my outbuildings, if you will, and digging out some of the garbage out of them as well, sorting through some of the old projects, if you will, as well as just general thinning out of stuff. I won't call myself a hoarder, because I don't really believe I truly am a hoarder. But I have been known to keep things, hang on to things longer than I should, even though they are garbage, if you really want to say. But I see potential as well as, profit, if you will, to be made in them. So I hang on to things a little bit longer than I should. And then I eventually, end up selling them if I'm lucky, or just tossing them. Well, of course, the last couple of nights I've spent in the garage here, I have made a little bit of progress. You can't really tell, but I have. If you go back and look on the update video for last month, I believe I came in here for the update video, and it hasn't really changed much. I just thinned down on a bit of stuff. I'm not done by far. I still have quite a few things to go through. I'm kind of tossing almost everything I touch, almost. Even though I see value in it. I've had it for too long, and it's kind of going. Well, the back driveway, of course, we had our big melt earlier last month, which melted a lot of the driveway, turned the back alley into pretty much a pile of slush, which kind of limits anything back here but four-wheel drives. So a lot of people with front-wheel drive cars haven't been coming down here a lot because, well, it gets all beat up, rutted up, and, they get stuck or worse, right? Well, the other night I was in my big shed here, and I was putting some stuff in it, and, it's fared another winter. It stood for another year, which is pretty sweet when you consider this is the first large project that I did myself back in probably 2007 or so. Before that, when I would build a shed, it was a temporary structure that was kind of knocked together that you're actually afraid of going into for getting, crushed or something. I still got the old Craftsmans. They are here for now, partly because, I haven't got around to hauling them away, and other part is because, they are still frozen down, so I can't really haul them out of there yet. Probably give another couple of weeks, and they stand a strong chance of disappearing. Well, of course, the old Beachcomber B15 is still kicking around. I've stuck my head in there a little while ago, and granted, yes, it was still cold out, but I was looking for water, moisture. We had the melt going on, and it looks like I sort of half, if you will, solved the water leak issue last fall when I found it. I'm not sure if I showed you guys, but last fall I gorped, just kind of quickly squirted some silicone, as you can kind of tell by that ugly mark along this window. after I found the hole and after I had gutted it because it already created the damage. And I figured I'd let it set for a bit and, well, check out the, see if it was leaking. Well, like I said, last time I was in there, it wasn't leaking. We haven't really had our range yet to super test it. But if that's the only spot it's leaking from, then I'll count myself lucky. Still have not 100% decided what I'm fully doing with this trailer. You know, part of me wants to list it on the old classifieds and sell it, but in the at the same time, I won't get nearly out of it what I have into it. And another part of me says, hang on to it for now. Because, well, one, it's not a very, very common unit. It'll be a good camper for you, you know, once you get things squared away. So, we'll have to see how it goes. Once I got the garage project underway, maybe we could end up, you know, working on this. I don't believe it'll fit in the garage, so I'm not quite sure how I'll work on it, but we'll have to cross that when we get here. There always is the potential of taking the wheels off it and building some kind of like skis, if you will, and sliding it into the garage, basically letting it rest on the frame, sitting on the floor of the garage. And then, because that would effectively lower it by like 6 inches, which might just make it clear inside the garage. So that might be a fall or a winter project, depends on how things go with that. You know, you never know, maybe some crazy rich guy will come driving down my dirty old muddy back alley one day in his, you know, Bentley or something, and, you know, decide he wants to buy it and offer me a ridiculous amount of money for it. And then, hey, you know, cut her loose, right? If not, then, well, hey, you know, I'll work on it when I work on it. For those of you that have watched my videos for the last couple of years, will know that some of these projects have been around here since pre-YouTube days. So, obviously, I've proven I have no trouble with hanging on to anything for longer than I should. Like I said, guys, currently I'm gearing up. I'm doing the big clean out. The main reason for doing the big clean out is I want to get at the garage project for another year. But of course, with the fall being the way it was with the old hand, as well as the you know, winter being cold and all that, I just didn't have it to get back in here to do it. So it was basically put on hold, and well, as you can see there, the tool room needs to be finished. You know, got the air compressor room door, you know, a couple of, you know, switch plates and a few things like that. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to get all crazy and paint the floor, because it's just a floor, right? It's going to get, well, paint's not going to really stick to it anyway. Or I'll probably just leave it the way it is and put my money into, you know, proper lighting in here and, you know, proper electrical, right? But both vehicles have been doing okay. The 2009 GMC Canyon, well, it fared through another winter. Pretty much came out the other side smiling. No real damage. I'm sure it's probably got a couple of new, you know, scratches in it from the sand and, you know, salt they put on the wonderful roads. But at the same time, you know, just over at 50,000 K, there's plenty of life left in this vehicle. The old Silverado, well, it is here. You know, don't get me wrong, this empty stall doesn't mean it's gone. I have it parked out front right now because I want the room in the back driveway to move things around. Last season you guys were kind of shortchanged on some of the videos toward the fall because of the whole broken hand thing. But now, of course, I've had 8 months or so to semi-recover and back on the road for another wonderful season. But like I said, guys, this has been a bit of a spring 2014 update. So if you haven't subscribed already, please do, and follow the projects that are coming down. And as always, thanks for watching Maxwell's World. Comment, subscribe, and enjoy.